Hey yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy LaRon back with another video. Look, I wanted to come do this video real quick, and I haven't done a video like this in a while. But yo, listen, if you're new to this channel, make sure that you like the video. Make sure that you subscribe to the channel. Look, I felt like I had to say this, right? And this is nothing against anybody's channel or anything like that, because as you see, the person in the title, Armon, he gets way more views than I do, and he has a good platform. But one thing I tell you guys is that listening to people's content who you feel like makes you upset, right? Now, I have to be completely honest. Will God strike me down right now, right? I don't really listen to our Wiggins show anymore, right? Because once I noticed that it started to change, like his opinion, once after he got unfollowed, I just noticed that his opinion on the music has never been truly genuine, right? So last night I said, they released some music. I said, let me just go listen to this commentary and see what he's talking about, right? And it gets to a point where you could not like somebody, but when you're being completely fake, you know that what you're doing is like you're being irresponsible, one. And then number two, it's like you being fake through your airwaves, saying all of this toxic shit about Nicki Minaj. You know what it is about? See, you guys try to discredit Wiley. See, Wiley is a follower too. And if you notice, after Armand did this video, Wiley came out with a video basically saying the same thing. With It's like these people dick ride and dick eat Nicki, and then it's like she comes out with a feature, and you feel like, and you know what's so crazy? As much as Armand is sucking Megan Thee Stallion's dick, it is uncomfortable, Armand. I know you. You know that listen. You know that you don't like her like that. If you look at a lot of his comments, they'd be like, "Wow, he's biased. Did he even listen to the music?" Listen, I'm not here to tear a person apart. Go follow his platform. Go support it. Go subscribe, because he makes a lot of videos. And if you're interested in the conversation of things that we're talking about, the only angle that I'm addressing is that it's sad that since you've been unfollowed, he kept it real for a little while. Like, he would say little things here and there. But as far as like, let me tell you something. There is no way that you could come out like, and this is how I met him through his platform, for him saying like, Nicki Minaj and Wendy Williams are my favorite celebrities. Yeah, they're my favorite celebrities. And then something just changed. And you know what it is with Armand? He watches the tides to see what's going on. Look at me talking like I know what's going on, but I'm telling you, he watches the tides to see what's going on, because he was also, when I was dragging Megan Thee Stallion, he was also dragging her too, right? Heavy. He was dragging her hard. And then what Armand seen was, it's like, oh, these people are dragging her. Let me go against her and support her, because in that way, maybe she'll DM me, or maybe she'll contact me. Maybe she, whatever. All I'm just saying is that, Armand, you know for a fact that shit that Megan Thee Stallion released is not even, it's nowhere near Nicki's, what Nicki released in the past 2-3 weeks, right? People are so easy baked. And then you even hear the people, like, I'm listening to the callers call in. I'm just like, yo, no, you know what? Don't talk about that, because you don't want to talk about nobody's subscribers. That's people who support a person, right? But what I want to say is that it's so scary, because one person will have a lot of people thinking another way, and it's like it's rooted in hate. You would hate if somebody did that to your platform, like, if they like kind of like badmouth you like that. How can Nicki Minaj go from being your favorite female rapper, where you talk about her every week and putting her name in your titles and all of that, to saying, oh, Meg is it. Meg is the it girl, but I never hear you recite any of her lyrics. I don't even think you really know her music like that. You just doing that to be a pain sore, because people are climbing into your videos, and they're watching your shit. Because I don't just talk that shit on this platform. If I feel like somebody hate Nicki, if I don't support them, I don't watch their videos. And God could strike me down, right? Last night was the first time in a while where I was just like, let me just watch him, because he had turned me off a little while ago. But I didn't come and make a video about it and be like, you know what? I don't, whatever. But it just got to a point last night where I was watching him, where I was just like, this is just too fake. Like, you being too fake, homie. Nicki is your favorite celebrity. You said that unless you was being fake about that. But then he's saying stuff like this, right? Nicki Minaj is the talent, nigga, for one. She inspires all of these girls, and that's why we're underwhelmed by Megan Thee Stallion, because you want to dick ride and dick eat Nicki and upload videos and make it seem like, oh, I'm inspired by Nicki, but then your music is shit. That shit is whack. It's whack, right? But when you could clearly see somebody being biased, and you can clearly see that they are trying to be friends, just like how you could tell when he was doing that for Cardi, and then the next thing you know, they was DM each other. Like, I believe it. Like, look, you can be neutral, without like having to go in hard on one person other than the other. But then it's just like, I don't know. Then I was hearing people saying like, oh yes, this verse from Cardi shows that she's gonna be here. If that's the real rap that you guys like, good luck. Good luck. This video is not a bash into Armon on his to who he is, but it's just like when you somebody, if you ingested somebody's, like at the end of the day, I think a lot of y'all get gassed and y'all be seeing me upload videos and y'all be like, oh, like you have a platform, whatever. But I still feel like a subscriber. I do this shit for hobby. Don't get it twisted. You might see a little bullshit views and might think that it means something to you, but this shit is a hobby to me. I be on here listening to people and doing shit like that. This doesn't pay my bills. It's not enough money. It's not enough money. And listen, I've been unemployed for almost 2 years. So you do the work. I don't need this money. I do this shit because I really want to. So at the end of the day, I'm a subscriber. I'm not trying to get rich off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? So my whole thing is that with being a subscriber and listening to shit like that, it's like, damn, how does a person completely just flip like that? And you like, and then he's very negative with the rhetoric that he spews about Nicki, like, oh, I wouldn't want to be. And then I see someone, he was like, I wouldn't want to be friends with Nicki because you can't tell her, you can't tell Nicki, like, what? Nicki is the best female rapper. You don't think she got people around her who tell her the truth about how she really feels, like about how they really feel? Nicki don't got yes men around him. If anything, Megan has yes men around him. The question needs to be, how is 69 Cent Megan still #9 on iTunes and the whack Nicki is allegedly her track is whack, but she's #4 on iTunes, and it took her overnight to get there? Like, I don't understand this shit. You feel me? But I just think that we all, like, you know, this is the thing, right? I was saying that shit before about people coming stealing content and shit like that, and like stealing your point of view, right? This is one thing I could say. Armon delivers different. Like, you know what I'm saying? Even if we do like a same song, he delivers the content different, right? So I give him credit for that. But when you could tell somebody is actually faking, he don't like her. He does not like Megan Thee Stallion like that. He don't like her. He like it. What he likes is the opportunity that a lot of people are going against her. So he has a bigger platform. So if he bigs her up, she may notice him. So that might be a ticket to a concert. That may be something. But if you like me and you go through the footages, if you don't say some shit like you said horrible, not I can't say he said horrible things about her, but how did you switch up so quick? Like, what was the turning point for you? Was it the Nicki Minaj unfollow? Was it the? And it's like, I want to address this too. A lot of you fans is bullshit and dick riders. It's like Nicki been going off a hiatus. She came back with Seeing Green, Fractions, and Crocodile Teeth, right? Don't sound like none of the records that none of these female rappers got out, and I like that. Right? Nicki is nothing for her to give us a good form. It's nothing for her to give us a LLC or a Yikes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is easy. It's all about her transforming into what she wants to be for that record, right? She don't got to drop a record for you. She don't have to drop anything that you, oh, I want Pop Nicki back. Well, go fucking stream her own shit. Like, stop trying to control a person's artistry. You don't control anybody's artistry. And I just feel like it's irresponsible to be a clear, blatant hater, because I'm saying this wholeheartedly. If Armand watches those videos back, and I know that, like, listen, there's no way. I could tell. You want to know why I could tell that he truly loves Nicki? Just with the excitement that he has. He don't got that with Megan. He forcing all of that shit. It's forced because Megan is wide open because she don't got no stands. Her interaction is low on her fucking Twitter. Last night she was posting shit, and the interaction was just low. It's a point. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Let me read some of these comments. CHP, I don't know who you talking to, because I definitely streamed all night and purchased Nicki's music, so that don't apply to me. Sometimes I'd be thinking, like, real talk, I noticed lately, since I've been getting into it with like a certain content creator, that normally like you get a little hecklers coming into your comments and shit like that, but it seems more orchestrated when people are saying a lot of like just side shit. And like a lot of people, I don't think you understand my mental strength, is that when you comment some shit and you think it's going to be an argument out of me, that I will dispel that shit by just ignoring it. Like, you feel me? I don't know what your mission is, but I'm a little more analytical and smarter than that. So mission incomplete. Stop trying it. Like, I think what it is that y'all be trying to say shit to make people argue with you. That shit don't ring bells with me. I don't fucking like that shit. Don't hurt me. It don't make me feel away. So Armand never liked Megan. He is so fake. That's what I'm saying, homie. Like, this video is not an Armand diss. I've done videos like that before, and I stopped doing that because I realized, like, let people do their thing. But this is specifically cornering his Nicki Minaj commentary. Like, I'm not even telling him what to do or not. You can't tell nobody what to do who uploads content. But what I'm just saying is, I'm just calling it out. Like, damn, I seen your content before. And I think that Armand, he organically had support from Barb's because of how much and how genuine it was. I will admit he does love Nicki. He is very genuine, but you could tell even when he's dissing her though, he was like, I don't know. I just feel like she don't got the I feel like she don't got the je ne sais quoi. Like, I don't, it's like, you lying, homie. You going through all of that, jumping through all them loops saying that shit about Nicki, and you know that shit is whack. You know Megan doesn't have the je ne sais quoi. You know that shit. And then it's like, this is what made me just really make this video. This is the part that really made me make this video. Armand is trying to normalize no talent, which he called Megan out before for not having. Everybody called Megan out for not having any versatility or whatever, right? So it's like, he was like, and I don't like how people try to compare Doja to Megan. Like, like Megan doesn't have the talent. She don't got the talent. You know it. You know it. Just like, as a content creator, that there's certain people who get up here and open a microphone and they don't even know how to connect their fucking thoughts. Now, even though I feel like Armand is bullshitting in the way that he talking about Nicki, he's connecting the thoughts, but I know that under it is not true. He doesn't really feel that way. And you guys might say, who the fuck are you to say how another person feels? Because you can genuinely tell when somebody enjoys somebody's music. Just because Nicki came out with a Polo G feature and it's some Caribbean flair type of, like, R&B reggaeton type of track, like, oh, it's over. No, it's not over for her. It would never be over for her. It'll never. Do y'all realize that we had a Queen album that came out with barely no radio play, $10 million Fendi endorsement, over platinum? How many singles from Queen went platinum? That album did good, as much as y'all try to say that it don't. We ain't going nowhere. Nicki ain't going nowhere. All right. I think iTunes kind of speaks for itself, where she always rises to the top. 69-cent singles just got number 9 on I. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What's up, Rayona? LaRon, I'm cracking up at the impersonation. Yeah, because flowers are Cardi and making. Yeah, because his followers are Cardi and Meg fans now. It's like, I was listening to this kid who called in last night, and he was so like, some of y'all don't even have your own opinion so much, where he was just like, this is, what's so crazy? You know how you could tell somebody's opinion don't mean nothing? I know that I'm a nitpicker, but I listen to little things that people say, and I will X your ass off or just invalidate you based off of that, right? So it was this white kid who called into his show last night, and it was just like, the white kid was like, oh, you guys said the Queen era was a flop, right? He was leading that Nicki's Queen era was a flop. Armand was like, oh no, I didn't say that. I love the Queen era. And then the caller switched their opinion. You bitches is so weak. You don't even know how to stand in your truth. See, that's what gets me mad. And you know what it is though, too? This might be a little bit of Armand. He falls under this description. I think Armand might be a panic barb, to where when he's not getting music, like, if they don't feel like, you know how like all those fans are saying like, oh, I want pop Nicki, I want this Nicki, I want that. Like, I think they want a certain thing from her, and she did that at a certain time where the music was like that music at that time. Like, she does something completely different, and she gives energy throughout all her music. Nothing that Megan did was new or refreshing. Cardi sound like she trying to get her voice better, but it don't sound good. The mix don't even sound good. It don't sound right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Be authentic, because that's what I'm saying. Like, when you turn around years later, and when you turn around years later and you listen to your shit and you listen like, damn, I was dogging Nicki, and you don't believe in Megan. You don't. And who am I to say how somebody else feel? But off of the vibe, it's forced. It's no real love there for Megan. Armand is using that as an opportunity because he feels like Megan don't got no true support out here, and that if he supports her, then maybe he'll get some concert tickets or some shit like that. I ain't mad at you, but damn, how do you tear down somebody who you say is your favorite celebrity? There ain't nothing. It's nothing literally interesting. No, I can't say it's nothing interesting about Megan, but she lacks diversity, and it's apparent. I'm like, damn, like, it just got like, how do you reach a point where somebody is your favorite, and just because you do some foul shit, and you know, it's just like, and you know what? While we being open, we got people right here too. I think I said this in another video. because I know how people cross shit and they listen, right? I know how they do. But it's just like with Black T Blog. And you love Nicki so much, but I don't think you even realize it. I think, well, you know what it is? We all different ages doing this shit, right? A lot of y'all don't realize that when y'all be covering them cheap, very local stories, that y'all platforms is bigger than theirs, and you giving that shit more life. It's like I was watching her video with the Azalea Banks breakdown. Not only did you broke it down, you did the history, but you mentioned all of this negative shit that like really didn't even really need to be relived. It's like some of y'all don't realize you're more of a hindrance than being helpful. Like, and that's just my own opinion. I can say that and feel that way, right? Because if I was friends with somebody and they had a blog and they was just highlighting this the negative shit, I would be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, everything is not a grab like that. It's not. Like, and sometimes you make things worse. You make things worse. Like, so that's my opinion. And that's why I said it on my platform. So let's see. Nicki blackballed, no industry support, no GP support, no stunts, no gimmicks, and still here doing numbers, selling records, winning awards. Facts. Black T Blog blow me with that shit. I've stopped watching her because of that. And I was reading her comments this morning, seeing how if other people, and this trended, a lot of people saying they like, yo, but you know what? That's nothing. I can't tell her how to do her content. But what I'm saying is like, I just feel like, damn, like you bringing more attention to some shit that flopped. It was just like, because it was like it started off that time with That's So Bold. That's So Bold that you supposed to be huge Nicki fans. Like, why are you outlining some hater and you magnifying them? It's like seeing somebody who says something negative about Nicki. You got 50,000 followers, they got 2 retweets, and you quote it. You done blew that shit up. I don't think people realize their power. And that's to say that you do have power. Black T Block does have a reach. She has people who she reaches. And I just feel like if you really love somebody, you would be kind of like you would be careful of what you put out. Like every single thing is just like that could be negative, in my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm only one person. Let's see. Onika will always win because she's naturally talented, true X factor. Yeah, but that's just how I felt about Armon. I just felt like he's not being genuine with his approach with Nicki. There's no way that you could get so excited over an artist and you see this person. That's what like, that's what I can't say what built his platform, but I'm pretty sure he got a lot of support from Nicki fans from being so supportive like that. But I do think that he's one of those people, he doesn't mind the controversy. Like I don't think he really he don't mind the controversy. So he knows that that's going to get a click and view. He knows it's going to lead to stuff like this. I haven't done a video talking about him like that. And it's not even in a negative way. I'm just saying, like, homie, you being fickle. You being fickle. You know that you truly don't feel this way. You don't feel that way about making music. I ain't never see him like, it's just like, Megan is it right now. If I go to a party, listen, this is what checked me out. He said if he goes to a party, they're playing Megan Thee Stallion, and he said if he goes to a party, he wants to hear Megan Thee Stallion. I don't want to hear Nicki. You lying? You lying? He's saying stuff because he knows that the fans is listening. They're gonna get mad and they're gonna go crazy, and it's gonna make them come back more. It's gonna make you talk and tweet about him more and do. You know what I'm saying? It's all a formula, but. I just feel like if you really love somebody, why put that energy out there? Because you can't take that back. Like you could you know erase your videos or some shit like that, but when you could tell that he genuinely liked Nicki, but he realizes that she's not the person who kind of like double backs, like it's kind of over, so she probably will never feel the same way she probably felt when she did follow him. So it is what it is. He say he fake as hell. I think he's just playing a role right now. He playing a role right now. I like Black T Black from the little I see. I like how she breaks it down. This is the thing. Let me be clear while I'm in the moment. I don't think like I'm not close to Black T Block or whatever, but I think that is dope that she's able to support Nicki and do content. I just feel like sometimes it could be shit that she could make bigger that didn't really need to be. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Like everything, like to me, like it's not a hit. Meg do go hard though. Best female lyrically better than Nicki, in my opinion. I don't think you really believe that. Because if you believe that, what name a song that's better than anything that Nicki did? Name a song. It's easy for me to say that because it don't connect. Like, nah. When I heard him say that, that's how I knew that he was really trying to make a place for Megan. This is what he said. And then I'm tired of people trying to put Meg like she's not as talented as yeah, that matters because Nicki is as talented as Doja. You know what I'm saying? Like talent does matter. Megan is a rapper. I'm trying to get people to the place where it's couple like, and I don't care if you write your raps. It's like all of the things that matter. It's like if you notice, he just going against her. Then Armand uploads a video. Then Wiley comes with his opinion, which normally, if you know, he'll do the same thing. Like that's just how it goes. This shit is crazy, yo. But hey, let's see. Girl, Make would never be lyrically. Exactly. Exactly. Doja copied and pasted Pink Print. No, Doja copied and pasted the Roman Reloaded era. Yeah, I would love to see Armand spit lyrics from Megan Thee Stallion. Be clear, this is not no hate video. No, I just feel like you being fake and fickle. You know damn well that Megan don't compare to Nicki. Even with this feature from Nicki, it's a vibe. It's not whack. So I'm like, oh, Nicki lost this because y'all used to getting that energy all the time and getting them back-to-back bars. You can't do that in every track. You have to rap sometimes in regular songs. You feel me? It's sad that your favorite, they really can't do it because they just spit out easy baked punchlines and shit like that. Like that should be whack. I'm too hot, so I belong in a bikini. What? Compares to what? Compares to what? Look at her profile picture. It's always a type to hate on Nicki. Let me go up and read, see what you said before then. How you entertainment giving me the same show for 3-4 years progression? Yep. And then her fan, like basic chicks and basic music artists. New Orleans baby needs to have several seats and don't get up. Meg ain't never a better bar spitter than Nicki. Never. Hell yeah. I was definitely comical. Nicki said, yes, sir. Raise your hand if you know the difference between an album cut. Raise your hand if you know the difference between mixtape, single. Yeah. Come on. And then we still got a mixtape track. Where is it right now on iTunes? I'm about to get off of here. I got to go for real. I just wanted to come and say, damn, Armand, you being that fake where you trying to hate on Nicki that much, homie. You know that you love Nicki. You know, and the crazy thing about it was he even said, and this is where it gets bad, right? This is where I want you to tune in, and this is how you know the hate is real. The thing is that the truth of the matter is there's so much love out here for Nicki in the YouTube streets too, even with the haters. And the thing is, it's popular to support Megan because she don't got nobody holding her down. And this is why she's so mad in her lyrics talking shit because she feels away. You know what I'm saying? If we go based off of Twitter and Instagram, well, not even Instagram, because people be dragging her in the comments too, saying like, "Oh God, this is the same," or they always going in. So I think she knows that, but you could tell it's getting to her. If you won 3 Grammys, who are these haters that you're talking to? You know that the conversations is being held. You know that you're being awarded and it's not deserved. So it is what it is. You can have 3 Grammys. You can rap about the Accord Academy. Nobody will remember these lyrics 1 year from now. It's not. It ain't even gonna hit the level of like on some WAP shit. And even though I think this is a better song than WAP, but this shit is not memorable. It's not iconic. It's Megan Thee Stallion. It's like, you know, somebody last night when I was live, they was like, this reminds me of Crybaby. It's the same type of vibe. See? Meg got her Grammys because of Rock Nation. Jay-Z has better footing in this industry. You know, he has control with the NFL now, and then now him being over Rock Nation and just being kind of a boss and not really a rapper anymore. He has certain pulls, you know, behind the scenes. And yeah, they got making those 3 Grammys. You know, behind the scenes, how is that gonna look? How is that gonna look if you're an artist? And like I told y'all before, if they trying to like, you know, Barter services to you. Oh, see, we got Megan Thee Stallion last year. You see, we got her 3 Grammys. But see, if you're not analytical enough, you won't realize that she didn't deserve those Grammys and that shit. You might just be managed, and that might not happen to you. I'm telling you, those things make management firms look more it makes them look more reputable. Because if you like, damn, I'm fucking with Rock Nation. They got Megan 3 Grammys, but they see you ain't like us, and you don't know that she only sold 9,000 copies and she's yet to cross 20,000 pure sales. You don't know that. You just see the fluff. You know what I'm saying? You see the fluff, and the fluff. It's indicative of the record sales. It's indicative. It's indicative, like, the talent. That's why everything is where it is. Megan is not doing anything major, and then you want me to be completely honest why I like certain people? I like Millie because she's very analytical and she understands shit. She get it. She likes good music or whatever, right? And I liked Armon platform because I felt like he had the same thing. He's analytical. He likes good music. And before I felt like I could trust what he said about Nicki. Tonight, the reason why I knew I could not trust him is because he said that it wasn't that he even had an issue with the song. He just wanted to say something negative about her. He just don't like her. He got unfollowed and he just don't like her. And I feel like that's bad because you want to use one of those people talking like, oh, you have to be like, be honest, say how you feel. How can you say somebody's record is you don't hate it, but I think this person, then you saying all of this stuff, this toxic shit, like, oh, I don't think she has it. Nicki got it. She'll never lose it. She would never lose it. If you put yourself on, by the time after she got out of all these relationships with Safari, when he tried to lie for a moment and make it seem like he made her, what did she do? She kept excelling, and she continues to excel. Like, that shit is good. That shit is crazy. How people will switch up like that. Meg won 3 Grammys, and her YouTube followers have not. But Shammy's Polo album Hard, he used the Nicki track for a radio-friendly female-centered track. That's why Nicki asked y'all know what a feature is. Cardi track is, I think Cardi and the Migos, I think they was in the top 30 of iTunes, Yeah. And that's truly to say, like this is real talk, right? Like, that's why I say that you can like different content creators. Like, you could be like, you know what I'm saying? You could like different people. Every person brings something different to the table. I don't care what nobody say. There's no way that two people deliver the same. You want to know why? Even take this shit to compare it to pizza. If me and you was both delivering pizza, yeah, we both delivering, but I guarantee you we both got different average times. I might have an average time that when I get my order, I deliver within 10 minutes and 22 seconds. You might deliver 10:33. You might deliver 10:21, but nobody is never the same. And what I'm trying to say is, if you really listen to a person, nobody is never really the same. They're never really the same. They're not. And that's what makes us all individuals and makes us all amazing. But I think sometimes when people see things trending, and I honestly think that's what got Wiley out here inspired. When he see the shit that Armon do and he see how he get his shit clicking. And Wiley like, oh shit, if I say this, you see how he got his shit clicking. It's like a 1-2. It's a 1-2 punch. And I've been seeing it for like almost the past 2 years. Oh, thank you, Nikki. Thank you for that $50. I'm sorry. I was busy running my mouth. I apologize for that. So I'm about to hop off of here. I just wanted to come on here and say that sucks. Like, you know what I'm saying? That sucks. Like, you can't even give you saying, you trying to say like, oh, I don't like the song, but then you still saying something negative. Like, fam, yeah, act like I don't realize. Yeah, act like that y'all don't realize this is like a mixtape track, for one. For two, Nicki Minaj is who she is, and she has to be very guarded and protected with what she comes out with. See, listen, this is what I was thinking of before the video. I'm glad that I just remembered it in a moment, right? Armand will take one little thing and he will stretch it and make it so big. I like it though, but it's not good enough when you have somebody like me who if I comb through it and I really understand it. Our mom was like, I think Nicki, and listen, notice how a person will lead like this. I think Nicki is falling off because she said Drake said that, she had writer's block. Listen, every rapper and artist goes through writer's block. And if you really was listening to her, Armand, she said for a few weeks. Nicki has worked on a whole album already. You think that she's just been sitting gone all this time? You think we don't got no music recorded? She has to say certain things publicly because she know the ops like the Cardis who got 2 successful singles out right now and don't got no album out. She know what they waiting for. Why you think she gonna come and give them commercial hits? No, she gonna give them fractions of Seeing Green and Crocodile Tea, and she gonna do shit she gonna do different shit. She not gonna come out with album material right now. You know she better than that. So regardless of what you was anticipating when she was dropping those looks for that week and it led up to Beam Me Up Scotty, that's on you. You making it seem like, oh, she did all of this for that. She didn't give you what she wanted. Everybody's waiting for Nicki, even you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's waiting for her. So for you to say like, oh, I think she's losing it because the writer's block. She said for a few weeks. Nicki is a writer. She snapped back into it. Sometimes we all need to be tapped on the shoulder. I'm pretty sure that I've said positive things about you that's tapped you on the shoulder too, and you can act like it hasn't. I said very nice things about ARMON, even though that I used to make those videos. I said very nice things about him and genuine things. You know what I'm saying? So don't act like, come on. Yeah, Armand keeps saying her rollout like wasn't a roll. It was a rollout for a mixtape. If it was for a single, we would have got that cover art on Monday or Tuesday. She would have been promoting it and pumping it. You feel me? She would have been promoting it and pumping it. It's like, what was you expecting? Like, are you Cardi's friend and you were expecting that Nicki was rolling out her album so then Cardi could come out with next with what she was going to come with and try to walk all over Nicki shit? No, Nicki is strategic. And if you look closely, she told us. She said, this is a mixtape, guys. She said, we just finished rapping for the HBO show. When it all comes out together, you'll understand why. Nicki honestly gives us too much information because I wouldn't have said nothing. I come from the Foxy Brown days where you let the motherfuckers wait months later. Nigga, you get that shit in September and I won't say shit about it. Like, that's the days I come from. Oh, yeah. And then he said something like, um, I just don't listen. And if you are a panic barb, Armand is your pill of potion. Because if you're a panic barb, you identify with that because he was really let down by the way Nicki rolled this out and it led up to a mixtape. He was just like, the way that she did this, I just don't trust her no more. That is dangerous rhetoric for somebody who was emotional. I just don't trust her just because she came out with a Beam Me Up Scotty mixtape that sold. I think Nicki killed Megan in pure sales for that mixtape. Like, huh? Armand, you hating and you know that you just doing that shit to get under people's skin. And Wiley finds it trending and he's doing it too. That's all it is. That's all it really is. Nicki is strategic. She knows her haters are watching and lurking. She puts the bait out. That song was a vibe. Y'all just talking out your asses. Y'all don't like Nicki. He said that he liked the song. That's what I'm saying. He said he liked the song. So let's talk about it. So if you like the song, why do you have so much negative things to say? He has so much negative things to say because Nicki got so much love, so he can't be bunched in with the people. He has to stand out and he has to be the one who critique. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't just go from just loving a person, being excited. And, you know, I think somebody said something else too. They was like, oh, Whole Lot of Choppers just came out like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? You be on her shit and then it's just like, something happen, you get a song you don't really like, just say that you don't really like Caribbean music like that, or you like spice or a certain type of dance hall music, you know? Because some people do like Caribbean music, but they only might like dance hall. They like that Sean Paul type of shake your ass and twerk, jerk out type music, you know? He used to write her until Nicki unfollowed him ever since it's been bad. So if you like the song, what's the problem? People are so damn dumb. No, what I'm saying is that he liked the song, but it was just like all of his commentary towards Nicki is just turned, and it's just like, you know what's so crazy? When people used to come in my chat and they would say it, I never fed into it because, you know, I didn't watch some of his stuff in a while, but I was just like, you know, let me click in and see what he's talking about. So when I clicked in, I immediately seen it because the person who I initially knew who was saying all of these good things and all of these things that was registering with other people, they completely like, I just lost faith in Nicki. I don't even think she trusted. It's like, does she know how to do TikTok? She know. I don't. Let's first to say this right. I think y'all. I think you guys. I think y'all kind of forget. So since when did Twitter become active? 2009, 2020. Wait, 2009, 2010. Whenever it came active, right? So we had that for social media. So we didn't have TikTok or whatever. Then Instagram came or whatever, right? So in a sense, we did have some sort of social media presence. Nicki Minaj is very aware of how to work social media. She's very aware of it. She knows how to work TikTok. She knows how to work Snapchat. She knows how to do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't use it because she don't use it. I think Nicki is going to use TikTok to display her personality, not her music. She doesn't need it in that realm. If you notice, she's going viral over there just for voices. Like, you know what I'm saying? They not doing that. They got to come up with a new dance and get their ass trending over there and then post it 1,000 times in their stories and thank and pray for the shade room to repost it 1,000,000 times just to get it to stay stable. Because they did that for Body. And to be honest, the way that they pump Body, that song should be more than 1 times platinum. It should be more than 1 times platinum. And we know that it's only really platinum because it streams. But going platinum nowadays is not really impressive. It's not the same thing. And you know it. And I don't care if that's even, if I could take that and apply it to shit, what? It's not impressive, especially when you know that it's just streams and it's no static there. Megan Thee Stallion lacks momentum. You know that even Megan didn't even have the momentum that Cardi had, and Cardi's not even the real rapper. But shit, we don't even know if Megan is the real rapper. She's in the meal deal relationship. So how do we know what's really real? What she's saying? You got her man coming out putting the demon face on when she's coming out. How we know that he ain't writing this shit and saying some shit? You know what I'm saying? You just don't know. But we'll check the writing credits, so they normally update. They normally update those like within a week, I think. And what she meant about TikTok is she don't make music inspired by TikTok. Not that she doesn't. Yeah, exactly. You got Megan coming out talking about she graduating in 2021. Like, I want to know, like I said, again, that's none of my business on a personal level if she is graduating or not. But being that she released it, this is a conversation. So it's like, did you say that you're graduating in 21 just because it's graduation season, and you want people to trend doing that? Or are you really graduating? Like, why did you say that? And I feel like she did it just for the moment because it's just the timing of it all. It's the timing of it all. It's the outfits of it all being so close to Halloween. She wants to be a trend so bad without people just like, this is huge, right? Look back into the days of like the Foxy Brown, the Little Kim, the Eve. I don't even want to say Trina really. And I know some of y'all might get mad at me, but Trina is not really as impactful as you really think she is. Yeah, she was a nasty girl. She had some songs that was it, but Trina was not really iconic. You want to know how I know a rap girl is iconic? When people want to look like them and people want to dress like them and they want to do stuff like that, right? Little Kim had that. Foxy Brown had that. Eve even had that. Do y'all remember? I don't think y'all remember, but back in the day when Eve came out with the rough with the Eve, she had everybody rocking straight back braids. I don't know if you remember that. When Cardi and Megan came out with WAP, I never seen nobody really do that unless they just did it on some hairstyle shit and they just posted it for a repost. I ain't see girls out here really trying to look like that and that's how you know when you really have pull. When you have pull, and that's before the social media day. So if you got social media unlocked and they ain't flocking like that, nah. Your influence is on a different level. There's different levels to the shit. There's different levels to it. And I know that y'all know that. People are not really uh, Megan don't really have no viral moments like that. You know what I'm saying? She don't really. She, if you think about it, just based off of just being her, Nicki could go on TikTok and just trend for a voice. Fuck the music. You feel me? It's different times, man. Trina Eve is a dumbass matchup. Yeah. And that let me know that Little Kim definitely dubbed her shit. Come on. She can't do no verses with Little Kim. Trina, come on. You serious? Even though you got a few tracks on that first album, but Trina ain't nothing. She ain't nothing like, and I ain't trying to shit on her, but Trina, you ain't never been to bar, like, ever. She got a couple songs that I like, but Trina, sit that ass down. Cardi, you sound stupid as hell on that new Migos shit. Your voice is like they trying to improve you. Like, it's sad to it's sad to hear what people call good music, and you know, people tailoring their opinion when they know that it's not really true. Armand don't really like Megan Thee Stallion. He don't. And while I say that, like I always think about stuff, right? I'm like, in my mind at the same time, I'm like, who the fuck are you to tell somebody who they like? But you know when it's not genuine. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You know when it's not genuine, and it's all rooted in malice and hate towards Nicki. I don't know. I just think Nicki don't got it no more. You know, I don't think she even. I think the competition. There ain't no competition. And you know that. There ain't no competition. Megan tried to do her best on this shit and tried to do some little quick flash, flip flash shit on her last verse, and that shit was still bullshit. Roman will wash her easily. Easily. She ain't no competition. Yep, everybody wants to look like Nicki. I'm sorry, but Doja, Cardi, and Megan don't have impact or pull. No one really cares about them. Let's see Megan pack a house. You know what I'm saying? Megan the Stallion, and you want, and this is what, you know what? This is something that Armand used to always say. He used always to be like, I don't know, Cash Doll, she just doesn't have that polarizing. So Megan the Stallion is not really polarizing either. You know, if normally when people use, this is what I'm trying to say, when people normally say these words and they use them, they normally understand how these words go and they have good reason behind it. So when a person normally says good things and then they always, you know, credit a person like Nicki truthfully, and you could tell it's heartfelt, they know the lyrics and whatever, you know that that's the truth. When you could tell they're completely just creating a new way to just hate on a person, and I don't know, does she know how to work TikTok? The competition, there ain't no competition. We go to the tippy top every time. You know that. You know that. The only thing that we might even have as a downslide is that we don't stream because we come from the buying era. We from two different times. And that's why these people have fake plaques that don't really have real investment behind it. And that's why their concerts and tours look pitiful because there's no true investment. When you come from the days of going to the record store and picking up an album and picking up magazine covers and like, I really love this person. I want this in my possession. I want the pictures. I want to put it on my wall. I want to do that. It's a different time. People don't got that. You just see it on Instagram. Oh, she look good. Okay. It ain't no investment. And that's why when you see people like Cardi out in France at the peak of her career, it was crickets. And you see Nicki, Nicki can't even go to the damn store, I guarantee you. She can't. Let's see. Yup, saying Cash Doll was not polarizing and all of that. Roman will destroy Tina Snow. Because I want to, Sean. We talking about. I made a Roman versus Tina Snow video the other day. I know you've seen that. They can buy streams and playlists in this all smoke and mirrors. Yeah, and that's heavy. And now being that I'm a person who I know other artists who have, listen, these playlists even get so crazy to the point where for example, right, one of my friends, she released this song and she you know, updated her songs through the channels, right? She got her songs on all of these playlists, and then she said she started to look at the statistics from behind some of these playlists, and that a lot of them was fake because it just didn't add up. She was just like she think it blacklisted her channel because from these fake playlists. So they got playlists that got fucking fake streams and fake. Yo, this shit gets deep. I don't think y'all realize this shit gets deep. You right now, I want to say how powerful this is. No, I want to let you know how powerful this is because you got to put people up on game because I just discovered this shit just through my friend. You right now, fuck that. It's all of these white people killing this shit and they doing this shit and they making money. You right now could create a Spotify playlist, buy fake followers, buy fake bots, and get all of these independent artists and all of these people beg you to put their music on it because your followers are fake. This is how these white people is killing it on Spotify right now. They're stealing money from people. Like if I make a playlist, it's a true playlist. I only have like 20, 50, the most like 60 followers. Like, you know, and people gradually follow your playlist if it's a good playlist. But it's a big business. A lot of these little white kids, they're making playlists and they're front loaded them with like mainstream artists. So then when an independent artist find it, like, oh shit, they got their contact information in it too. Let me hit them up. They're gonna charge you like $100 because you do think that they playlist got 100,000 followers, but they got 100,000 followers feeding that shit with fake streams. Fake streams. Because my friend, she was just like, yo, how did I get 800 streams from 800 people? Like, it just didn't make sense. If you look behind the common knowledge of streams, normally a person streams a song more than once. Normally they do. It just didn't make sense. And her account got blacklisted. So it's a lot of fake shit going on out here with streams. It's a lot of it. It's not a party if Megan Thee Stallion ain't on the playlist. You know you lying. Nicki Minaj is in her Little Kim era, and you know that's a lie. Nicki is way far from her Little Kim era. She's way too successful. Little Kim surpassed Nicki Minaj surpassed Little Kim by era one. You know what I'm saying? Everything else is just sprinkles on the top. Everything else is just sprinkles on the top. Like Nicki Minaj had the longest career span of a female rapper. Nicki Minaj is the only female rapper to headline tours around the world. What did she do? Was this the fourth? Was Queen the fourth time? And then when it came to the U.S., she didn't do the U.S. tour because remember Future, he ended up doing some other tour shit, and then the new album was coming or some shit like that. But we seen her go overseas and kill that shit with thousands of people. Like Nicki Minaj is gonna be a little too hard to erase. And you know that shit. That. Megan Thee Stallion is going on a playlist because she's saying some dumb, repetitive shit. That's it. But you know what she says. You know that Megan Thee Stallion has no sort of content or substance. You know that shit. Polo G and Nicki Minaj is number 4 on iTunes. The others are nowhere to be found. Megan was number 9 with her 69-cent single. She was number 9. Let's see where it is. I'm gonna refresh it now. Let's see. Number 4, Megan is number 8 right now. She should have been number 1. She got a video out. Like, if Nicki Minaj is in her Little Kim era, why are we still going to number 1 easily on iTunes? Easily. Drake got a song out with Migos right now. Migos got a song out with Drake right now. Where is it at? Where's the static at? Why are we always on top digitally? I don't care about streams. Do you realize if you as a person like you, Armand, to be so analytical, if you realize the value on a person buying your shit or opening up your phone and lousy streaming it, that does not amount the same. And this is why people's attendance at their fucking concerts is low, because there's nothing tangible between the artists. It ain't nobody going out buying these people records and shit like that. It's just a moment. It's a cute picture. It's a song, a TikTok, and that's it. It's a lot of disappointment going on at Rock Nation. Believe that. So listen, I'm about to get up out of here because I actually got some shit to do. So yeah, I just feel like that's fucked up. You straight showed mad love to Nicki, genuine, and I believe at the point when you did it, because you could tell when somebody genuinely fucks with Nicki and they really love her, and because they know her music, they therefore they know the catalog. But when you say Nicki is in her Lil Kim era, you strictly saying that shit for shock value, and we all know that shit is not true.